So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then. Baresi making his 300th appearance today. Just another reminder to those who missed the pre-game ceremonies.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this.
Luis Suarez! Oh, right place, right time. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And the counter is on. That's a shade optimistic. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Thuram.
That was lovely, that.
He's found a way through. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, cracking shot at goal! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you...
Terrific header! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Serginho. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Jordan Henderson. Oh, super find. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Luis Suarez. Oh, it's Van Basten. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Bellingham is flagged offside. That's a lovely, neat pass. Serginho. He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free, and it's Serginho. Ball played for Kukçu.
That's good play from him.
And this is Hullet. Odo. That's very neat. Iniesta. And it's Van Basten. And they can counter here. Now it's Iniesta.
Kukçu. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Hullet. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Oh, that's fabulous. Back into the middle. And here's Ibrahimovic. Olise tries a deft little ball. And it's hoisted clear. That's a delicate pass. They're urging him to shoot. He gets big. It's there. Two to the good. And they are purring. Absolutely purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Iniesta. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ibrahimovic. Iniesta. And it's Luis Suarez. Half-time getting close now. Knocks it into space. Plays it across. Otto. Jordan Henderson. Now it's Hullet. Kukçu. Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's had it nicked away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Van Basten. Jordan Henderson gets a foot in and wins the ball. That's an imaginative pass. Floated through. Big header! Relentless! Just relentless! And there's the whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Tottenham 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. That gets things going for the second half. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Kukçu. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Look at the space here. Decent chance! Sticks it away! They're back within reach! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And the flag has stayed down. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Olise really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Luis Suarez. Can he spark a counter here?
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
And they're back on the ball again. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Looks across and plays it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Otto, the man that is tenacity personified.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ambitious ball here. That's good vision. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That is good strength. Jordan Henderson. Maldini. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Iniesta. Olise. Searching pass he's played there. Dink through. He's picked his way. He's having a go. And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Pressure stays on. It is a corner.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Nakata! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Serginho. Tottenham perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Raul. It's Raul! It's in! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. It's a good foot in there. Odo. To Henderson. Odo. Well timed, excellent interception. Olise. He's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Baresi. Kukçu. Nicely weighted ball. Shot, surely! Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
He'll fancy himself from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Olise! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to belt it away. That is ended up in no man's land. Raul. That's Thuram. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Serginho gets a foot in here. Spread it left. Oh, outsmarting him this time. Not the most accurate pass. Olise. Out to the left it goes. That looks a cracking ball. He's got away. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, It was simply
There will
inch
be 5
perfect.
minutes added time.
Tottenham grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Maldini is very much of the none-shall pass school of defending. Tries to dink it through. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's delightful. And he's in on goal. That's good defending, very good defending. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Tottenham really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing.
Today, please have your entry tickets.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool...
Great chance! Goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a promising position. And it's Serginho.
Oh, really well played.
Now it's Neymar. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's superb. Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, that's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Well, we expected better, and so did he. First quarter of an hour gone. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Ronaldinho. Hit into the middle. Maldini can get it clear. And now they can clear their lines. That has been cut short. And it's Wilshere. Tottenham are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Olise. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Cruzeiro clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Tottenham leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Serginho. And here's Kukçu. Rijkaard. Ronaldinho. Pedri.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Otto puts them all in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
That's an imaginative pass. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Jordan Henderson. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Pedri. Cafu. Played back in, over to the left, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Tottenham heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Jordan Henderson. And it's Henderson. Now, can they get him away? He's picked his way through. And the shot's on here. Rijkaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Olise. Kukçu. And here's Olise.
There will be 1
Otto.
minute added time.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Otto. Ronaldinho charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe. Now it's Batistuta. He's had a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Tottenham in control at half-time, 2-0.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
And the action is back on the way. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Otto. Jordan Henderson has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Knocks it into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Cruzeiro clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he welcomes it in. He's dealt with that really well.
Now there's a great block, if ever there was one.
Jordan Henderson. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. Takes on his marker. Oh, that's a key interception. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Mbappe. Cafu. They're urging him to shoot. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. And played right into his path. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Serginho. Kupchu. Now Otto. Jordan Henderson. Otto. And it's Neymar. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Neymar. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Neymar really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kupchu. Serginho. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Otto. Tottenham are looking to break at pace. Looking for the run. Neymar. Shot could be on, and he's running through. He has a look out. Pedri. Now it's Batistuta. Out to the right. Jordan Henderson. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Cruzeiro are down to 10 men. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
It's a searching pass. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Jordan Henderson. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. For Jordan Henderson. Eder Militao. And it's Henderson. Hullet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Serginho climbs up big! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Maldini. Tottenham leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Jordan Henderson. For Olise. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eder Militao. To Henderson. Eder Militao. Gattuso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tottenham are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And here's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And he's gone backward here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Oh, it's Batistuta. That's a nicely shaped ball. Jordan Henderson. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely, now then, played back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
That's a super give and go. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neymar. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Neymar clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Great vision. Now it's come to nothing. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Batistuta. Baresi cuts it out. Eder Militao. Jordan Henderson. And it's Hullet. Baresi. Hullet. Barcelona could counter here. Ibrahimovic. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Eder Militao.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Looking to play him in. Now that's well seen too. Pull it. And Serginho. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Iniesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pull it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Brilliantly cut out. That has not gone well. Oh, it's a promising build-up there. And the first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Tottenham have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Baresi, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Pull it. Jordan Henderson. Oh, nice touch. Oh, sweet feet. That is good strength. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pull it. Tottenham looking to pass their way through. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Out to the left it goes. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Nice looking ball.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And back to the goalkeeper, Abiati, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. Knocks it into space. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tottenham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. No, again there's no way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Eder Militao. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Eder Militao is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's cut it out. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 11, Mbappe. Substitution.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Olise! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tottenham have their second corner now. He's having a shot! And he's there to clear it. Tottenham with another corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Neymar, and he's had it nicked away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's straight offside. Baresi. Bullet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Great ball, and he's in, and the shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Tottenham get their fourth corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Eder Militao. Tottenham finding their passes. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Looking for a runner.
Been indicated.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Serginho, who's set up one goal so far.
I'm sure some will disagree with me, but this is all about good ball retention now.
And that's that. Tottenham have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. It is a sea of red and white. Ajax, of course, the principal club here in Amsterdam. the club that unites this city, the club with such proud heritage and history and so many honours, continental and domestic. It is a supercharged atmosphere. We have already started here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Henderson. Great skill, that's nice. Great vision. Serginho, looking for options for movement, delivers the ball, tries to get it clear. Cruyff, now it's Bale, it's played through for him, face to face with the keeper, real chance, and it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like
He's having a go! Thuram cuts out the pass. Tottenham with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. And this is Hullet. And he's managed to get free. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter, there was absolutely no space to work with.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Pelé. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Ajax are sitting pretty. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Pelé. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's Thuram.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Hullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking here to chip it through. Good read, needed to be. Kökçü. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff, given the lift of his goal. Now it's Pelé. He's shifting through the gears here. Olise. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bale. He has found a way through. Takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tottenham are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Tries to play it through. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vieira. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Kukçu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kukçu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's made its way to him. Olise unable to make it happen to all his good intentions. And this is Pele. Bullet.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Messi. He might be, he's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Eder Militao, and it's been given away. He's found a way through. Mbappe gets through on his own. Kukçu gets into some space. Bullet! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Bullet can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. And the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Ferdinand gets it away. Now it's Olise. Climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ajax have the chance to go the other way.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Jordan Henderson, and it's Kukçu for Olise. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Pele. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Jordan Henderson. And that is a little undercooked. Kukçu. Tottenham do have options available on the bench if they want to go there. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Eder Militao. Baresi. And it's Gullit. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So what can they make of this? Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. And here's Bale. Bale! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Bale. Coming on the field is number 9, Ibrahimovic.
So here comes the substitution. Eder Militao. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Messi gets flagged offside. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Henderson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Showing good feet. And it's Vitinha. And this is Ibrahim, shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Played back in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Ibrahimovic does really well to win the ball there. Gullit wins the duel this time. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and he was quick to react. That's been slipped through. He's picked his way through. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he was alert to it.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Pele.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run. Oh, what has happened here? It is a corner.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 7.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Coming on the field.
Cruyff moves short. It'll be a throw-in. Now it's Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. Great challenge, time to perfection. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Taken back almost at once. It's a pretty loose pass. Kukcu. Zico, and he welcomes it in. Romario gets through on his own. Danger averted for now. Scholes. Now that looks a... Shoots! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Henderson, there he goes, motoring forward. Baresi. And it's Scholes. Knocks it into space. Tries to play it through. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Cross to the back post. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
And it's Ibrahimovic. He's looking wide. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Tottenham are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that is as far as they're going to go. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's a shade optimistic. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Suarez providing an outlet on that flank. That's very neat. Otto tries a cross. And he's had a hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kukçu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Maldini. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Kukçu. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great vision. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Romario. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. That is great defending, so alert. Zico. Kukçu, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Romario. Romario touches it back. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Neymar. Ball driven towards the far post. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Looking to play him in. Kukçu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona are doing... And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Serginho, defending was strong and firm. That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. Romario! Denied by an instinctive save.
Romario is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eder Militao, can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Neymar. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Dembele is the team's great visionary. Oh, it's Dembele. Threads one in. He's onside. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's on, and the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Neymar. That is ended up in no man's land. Olise. And here's Ibrahimovic. That has been cut short. Kukçu. Oh, that's well spotted. Olise. And a chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kukçu. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Olise. Gattuso gets a foot in and wins the ball. Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He can run onto that. And no, that was never going to make it. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Zico. Oh, super find. He's found a way through.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Pass is just off target. Now it's Neymar. Played out wide. Serginho. The ball goes in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
9, Olise. Number 20.
Oh, strongly challenged there.
Coming on the field.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Substitutions taking
They
place.
slip through. And this is Dembele. On the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Serginho. And that could set him on his way.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Hazard. Baresi, the man synonymous with solidity. Tries to pass it through. And this is Dembele. And that is that. Tottenham perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not...